Hey gang, how are we all? So today, as you can tell from the title, is the video you've all been waiting for, the Inspirations Wholesale Christmas haul. That was a bit of a mouthful. If you haven't already, do make sure you check out the actual tour of Inspirations Wholesale, and if you haven't been, then you definitely need to check it out. I can't thank you enough, by the way, for those who have already watched it. The love, feedback, watches, views, everything on that video was just insane. It really blew up basically, so I can't thank you enough. So anyway, this is the haul following on from that tour. I literally spent a fortune, as you probably already know, on some absolutely gorgeous pieces. Obviously have shopped there before. I shopped there last year and also did a haul, but this one is like bigger and better, and obviously I've got my studio now, so I need to get a tree for this and I need to get loads and loads of deckies. So the best place to start was obviously Inspirations Wholesale. Before I do show you what I've bought, I just want to do a quick FYI that this is no way, shape or form sponsored, endorsed, advertised or anything for Inspirations. I literally just love the place. I shopped there year upon year and I bought everything myself. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the haul. So I've got like world's biggest box, which I've actually condensed and organised ready for this haul. Don't you just love that? By the way, I'm sorry if the lighting's a bit poor, but it's literally gone so dull lately, like it's literally the afternoon, so this is the best lighting you're gonna get, I'm afraid. The haul is quite big, just to prep yourselves. I'm gonna save my favourite pieces till last, standard, isn't it? And some pieces you'll be shocked I've got. They were just like random bits, but I just had to get them, but you'll see them shortly. So first off, this is the only gifted item out of the haul, because when I went to the event they gave me the cutest festive headbands. Do we think I should wear this for the haul? That is the big question. I think they're so cute. I might wear them for the start of the haul until I get fed up. Cool. Yeah, so as you all know, I have two trees. I have a candy cane tree and a white and silver tree, and this year I've also got my studio tree, which will be a completely different theme, which I will reveal shortly, because by the time you see all the decorations you'll be like, that's bang on what your tree is going to be. So obviously I had to get a few bits for the candy cane tree. Not that they are necessary, but I seen them and I was like, I need to get them. First off, I bought these red and white candy discs. These were £2.49 plus VAT, so everything that I tell you the price of is obviously plus the VAT, because it is a wholesaler's. And I only bought two. I don't know why I didn't buy three, because I always say buy Christmas decorations in threes, and I just didn't. Do not know why. And as well as them, I had to get these, which I did actually show you in my store tour that I did. These unreal cake slicers. Are we over these? Look at them. Do not need them. There's no room on that tree, but I did need them. Do you know what I mean? They were £4.99 and they are stunning. Look how fab they've made them. Literally love that little like sort of mini disc on the top. They're actually quite big as well, like size difference. I'm really made up with them. They've got like glitter detailing on the back. I don't know whether you can see that. I hope so. I'm just hating these dark like days, you know. They're just killing the vibe of the video, let me tell you. So yeah, anyway, I bought three of those because, as I say, I always buy decorations in threes, so I don't know why I bought two discs. Really not on me feng shui, let me tell you. So I always get a lot of questions about this. It is Deco Mesh. A lot of people always ask me like what I put in my tree, and they ask if it's tulle. It's basically tulle, but it's like more of a crafter's version of tulle as opposed to like a fashion designer's. So this is called Deco Mesh. It's basically like, it's just a mesh basically. I've got the red and green one already on the candy cane tree, and I decided to invest in the red and white one just to sort of like intertwine and make the tree look a bit different this year. This was £10.99, which is really good value for money because Deco Mesh is quite expensive. You can't actually buy everything that I'm showing you online, or should be able to, unless it's out of stock on Inspirations Wholesale. So I will leave their website in the description for you. But yeah, you can literally get any colour you want, and it looks really good in a Christmas tree. I kind of like bubble mine into my tree. I'll try and insert a picture here of my tree I did last year, just to give you a bit of an idea. But honestly, it adds a bit more bulkiness to your tree, and also if you're struggling for decorations, it's a really quick, cheap and easy way to sort of hide some of your tree and not have decorations to fill it, because obviously decorations can be very expensive, especially if you've got a large tree. This is really quick and easy just to slot in as well. So as well, for my candy cane tree, I came across these like white pom balls. I don't know if you can see them. It's basically just like a white ball with like poms on them. You could probably make these yourself, but I just thought it was easier because they were only £1.75. And what they did was they had them in like a trio cluster in the tree. So I bought 6. So they weren't like hanging separately, they were sort of twisted like that in the tree, and they look so smart. I really like the idea of it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to incorporate that into my red candy cane tree. I just like different variations of baubles, just so it doesn't look all samey, like they're all hanging, do you know what I mean? I like to put like soft toys like elves and like polar bears and reindeers and things as well into my tree. Just like adding that different elements to the tree really bring the whole look together and just make it look a bit less basic, do you know what I mean? So I quite liked this sort of inspiration that I did get at Inspirations Wholesale. Inspirations always do fab foliage and flowers and things like that. So I bought these berry picks, they're just white berry picks. These are great, by the way, if you are someone who likes to style for social media, if you like doing flat lays, if you like putting them in like vases like behind me here, putting them in your tree. I like doing that. I like putting foliage and berry picks as well into my tree. I think picks are great. Again, an easy way to fill up your tree rather than decorations. They were 99p each, which is, you just can't complain, can you? So I bought 3 of them. Don't know where they're going to go yet, but I barely see, it's hard to get white berry ones. You always see red berries, but white berries are more difficult to get your hands on. So I thought I'll throw 3 of them in. It might have been a last minute purchase, but I needed them, do you know what I mean? I'm still howling that I've got this headband on. But it's October and I want to feel festive, so it's getting kept on. Everything else now that I'm going to show you is actually for my studio. I still need a Christmas tree for here, by the way, but I've bought like most of the decorations for the tree, so that's, love the organisation there. Basically the vibe that I'm going to go for, drum roll please, is like a Scandi Nordic, like stripped back paper, very like natural, I don't know, like not an eco-friendly tree, I don't want to call it that. Very like woody and like more beiges and creams and stuff. Basically the vibe of my studio is that anyway, so I feel like I want to incorporate that and sort of wrap that into it, as opposed to doing like a candy cane tree where it sort of sticks. Obviously I'm lucky because I get to do 2 trees already and the third is a completely different theme, so it adds that more excitement to it. Although I'm panicking because I'm thinking I've got 3 trees to do. I will probably start having to put my trees up in October, I'm not gonna lie, just purely because I just can't be dealing with the stress of it. Well, like, you all see it on Instagram, so the pressure for me is on, like it really is. But anyway, enough of me gabbing, I'll show you what I got. So first of all, I got these insanely huge, unreal baubles. Now, they're plastic, perfect for me because I'm so dozy and clumsy, like I break everything. So these are great, to be honest, because if I drop them, they're gonna be fine. They might have a little bit of a bump in, but I can just like knock it out. These were £10, amazing value because my head's big, so as you can see these are huge. And the top comes off, so that little topper comes off, which is perfect because I'm not going to have them plain. I want to actually put dried flowers inside. There is a method behind the madness, let me tell you. And I'm going to put them, so I bought 3 of these. And the other one's in the box. The box is huge at the bottom. I've bought 3 of these. I'm going to put dried flowers in them, and I want to have them hanging from my window at like different heights, because I want to do like a window like arrangement, as well as obviously doing my tree and probably decorate my mirror and doing everything else. I want to do something in the window, so I'm going to have all these at different heights and put dry flowers in them. Potentially Pampers. If you didn't already see, I actually bought Pampers from work, from Home Sense. It was so cheap, it was literally a £5 per stem, and I think I'm going to chop it up and put it in these. I don't know whether it'll look crap though, and like maybe bunny tails, I don't know yet, but I will definitely be putting something like that in these. So for a tenner, I thought that was a bargain. So in keeping with the whole dried flowers foliage sort of vibe as well in here, there's a few themes going on in this room for this tree, but as I say, it'll work. I've got it in my head, I know it'll work, she says. So I got this. Oh my god, I've broke it already. See what I mean? There we go, fixed it. So I got these and I thought they were so pretty. I seen them as soon as I walked in, just on the right if you're ever going. And they are these like cluster of glass baubles with, again, the dried foliage inside. So it's like, not like a bunny tail, like you know the stems you get on bunny tails, it's kind of like them. Can you see that? I hate the way this camera's not focusing in the dark, you know, it's going to drive me mad this season, it really is. But it comes on like a copper, like circle, if that makes sense. And as well, it's kind of bendy, so you can have it whatever shape you want. Oh my god, I fully like just misshaped that completely. But they were £3.75, and I'm going to hang them in the window with the So you can sort of get the idea of the vibe, like sort of with them, with the dried flowers, so it's all like in the window. It's gonna look gorge. And if not, if it just does not look vibey, it's fine, because they had these in the tree, like slotted in the tree, and it looked really, really pretty. So there's always a solution, and I just love this whole like dried flowers. We've obviously had it as a big trend this year, so to sort of incorporate it into my tree, I just feels like majorly vibey, because like I feel like I've been sort of doing like the pampas and things like that. So it's a bit of me, this tree, and I'm really feeling it. So more dried flowers. I bought these baubles. They were a 3-pack. They're like a glass bauble. I don't know how to model these, you know. I just can't model tree decorations of the side. Oh no, maybe that's the way. This might be the way actually. Yeah, so these are bunny tails inside the bauble. Can you see? The ring light's ruining the vibe, you just know it. We're all thinking it, I may as well just say it. And I absolutely love them. They were in a 3-pack for £5.99. I think that's good for baubles, like that's what you pay my way. I'm just really loving this dried flower vibe, as you know. But I'm thinking, if I get them bunny tails and put them in the big baubles for my window, just the whole room scheme will just come together. So I want to incorporate the very like Scandi strip back wood vibes as well. So I bought these beautiful, just every decoration I bought was beautiful, to be honest with you. I'm going to say that. Glitter wood reindeers. They are absolutely beautiful. I bought 3 of those. They were £4.50. And can you just see the detail of like the stripped wood and the glitter, and just literally everything about this is just stunning. I absolutely love them. I'm just gonna, they have got a tie on them, but I think I'm just gonna actually slot them in the tree as opposed to hang them. Sometimes, especially like on your branches, they can just way down low and it just does not look good. So consider that as well when you are putting them on your tree. Make sure you slot them in as opposed to hang them off. It just makes the tree look a bit like weighty and heavy, and you want it to look stylish. So that's just a piece of advice. And I also bought the snowflake version as well. I bought 3 of those. Again, I think they might have been the same price, maybe a bit cheaper. Oh, they were only £3.25. They are a bit smaller, but yeah, they've got glitter everywhere. It's all over my desk, but we'll move, it's fine. It's just standard me having glitter and snow all over me during this time. But yeah, they are absolutely gorgeous. I am in love with them. I feel like there's like multiple themes going on this tree, but it all vibes together. It's like ski lodge vibes as well. I feel like that's what everyone like sort of knows it as, but I'm more like a Scandi Nordic kind of gal, like that's what I call it. So I got these fab little ledgers. They are stunning. They've got, as you can see, and fur on them, and obviously they are wood, which I love. They were £2.75, which was a bargain. I got 2 of the ones with the white fur on, and then 1 with the grey fur. I just absolutely love them, and again, I'll be slotting them in the tree and not hanging them. I'm kind of probably going to go for like basic baubles for this tree, only because, as I say, I want it to sort of like stand out in terms of like decorative pieces like this. And also these are cute for style if you get like your books the way I have, with like just like that on the side. Can you see that? Just like that, like a little festive element, which I might do actually. I've just done that accidentally and actually love it. Now I'm literally not over these boots. How cute are they? I bought 3 of these. They were £3.49. No, look at them. They remind me of, I think it's Ice Age, where the little kid has them little boots. I think it's off that. They're just so adorable, and they're not too heavy either, considering obviously they're boots. To hang on the tree as well, you know, instead of slotting them. I feel like I've said this a million times, but they're not too heavy, so that's good because they won't weigh down your branches. But no, I absolutely love them. The quality of them is like so fab. I can't wait to put them on my tree, you know. I also bought 3 of these little ceramic hearts. They've actually got a reindeer in them. I don't know whether you can, I feel like you can't see that. Do you know what, I'm gonna go imagine it. You see them now because I put this box in front. Yeah, you can. So that reindeer is like engraved into the ceramic of the heart, and I absolutely love it. It's definitely going on this Scandi tree. It just brings the vibes, like the natural elements, just it brings it all in. I did get 3 of those and they were £1.50 each. That's actually a bargain. I'm literally finding everything in this haul just so cute, you know. I bought these little toadstools. How cute are they? They are so gorgeous, and the quality of them. I feel like I need to like have like a piece of paper or something so you can see the detail. Right, let me get my diary out because I want you to be able to see this toadstool. There we go, you can see that, can't you? Look at the detail of that. I just find it dead fascinating the way they've like carved that. And I literally haven't even took the label off that, that's embarrassing. For £1.49 you literally can't complain. So I bought 3 of those again to just hang in the tree. I feel like, do you know what, it'd be gorgeous if you just had a plain green tree with lights on and just a load of them hanging. How beautiful would that look? Just dead basic tree. I just love that. So I'm loving adding all like these different elements of textures, styles and all sorts into this tree, and I hope to God it does come together, because now that I'm talking about it on YouTube, if you go on my Instagram and see that it's an absolute show, I'll be absolutely devastated, so I hope it's not. I bought these like fairy Pom decorations with like reindeer antlers. They are so fab. They were only £1.99, and you know what's dead cute? I seen someone buy it and they said they were going to use it as like a car key ring, and isn't that a nice idea? Just a bit of a festive key ring. So if you don't want to use it for your tree, you can have a festive key ring all year round. But no, I absolutely love it, and again for the price you can't really complain, because even pom balls are like so expensive. So for like £2, it's a bargain really. What really inspired me for this tree was actually something that I did see in Inspirations last year, and I thought, how could I incorporate this theme? And I feel like it's coming together. So it was actually these skis. These are the small ones. They've got like a faux fur with the ski, I don't know what they're called, I've never skied, I would love to ski, but whatever they are, like the things on them. This was literally £1.75. I only bought one because there was only one left, and I'm absolutely fuming because I would have bought more, so I'm a bit devastated about that. And then they also had the bigger sized ones. They've got the fur like wrapped around with like bells on, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So they were £5.99 the size up. But what really inspired me last year were these huge skis. I know what you're all thinking, unreal, let's just take them in to appreciate the value of these skis. So these were a bit more pricey, they were £17.99. I feel like they're worth every penny, because as I say, I did see them last year and I was like, I need them in my life. Like, they're not a want but a need. They are absolutely gorgeous. They do come with like a string attachment, I'm presuming, for you to put on your tree, but let's be honest, that's going to weigh your tree down massively. Like, I think they're big enough sort of to slot in your tree, because I did get 3 of those to put in. But I'm actually going to put these either by my door, like laying by the tree, or by my mirror in here, just sort of like, again, to just keep the theme flowing throughout the room. It's probably one of my favourite pieces, I'm not gonna lie. But next up is another like piece that also like enticed me into this theme as well. No use, look at these pure like ice skates. Can you cope? You could literally put them around your neck. These be a great pic for Instagram, wouldn't they? Like skis around my neck, ice boots around my neck with like Christmas vibes, you know what I mean? Like when I'm doing my tree. I don't know, I'm probably just like going off on one. That's totally irrelevant because these are for my tree. Well, actually not. Again, they're probably going to sit by my door, or sit off me like styling unit, or sit by me mirror. But I just had to get them. I think they were about the same price. They were £18.99. You know what, you would say pricey, but you actually wouldn't. I don't think that's bad value for money. I think they're gorgeous. The quality of them is amazing. They've got sort of that rustic wood, the glitter, the fur, just everything about them is vibey. And I seen these last year and I was like, oh my God, I'd love to get them, but they just won't match anything. Well, your girl's getting a 3rd tree, so she's allowed to get these now. But oh my, wow, I'm obsessed with these. Aren't they just gorgeous? They just deserve a whole screen, like whole screen time, to be honest. Now these are the second to last piece, because the last piece is the piece de resistance, let me tell you. Don't know why I bought it. Probably a nutcase for buying it, but I don't care because it's absolutely amazing and I needed it in my life. So wait till you see this. Now, look at this. I don't know whether it's a ram head, moose head, reindeer head. I don't really know what it is, but I don't really care because I love him. He is just a major vibe, 100% a major vibe. He's just so fab. He's like a gorgeous creamy brown colour. He just matches my studio completely. And I kept walking around and thinking about him, so I had to go back and get him. And then when I actually went back, so I've been there twice, to the event, he wasn't there. There was none of them left. So now I feel better about my purchase, do you know what I mean? I felt like if I'd have walked away, I'd have just thought about him for weeks. And when I went back, he'd have been gone. But It's fine. He's in my company. Don't we look cute together? Anyway, he was a bit pricey. £38.99. I don't think that's pricey because these heads are actually very, very expensive. So I'm absolutely buzzing. Now, my idea was to put them over my door. Obviously, you cannot see my door from here, but I can. And there's absolutely no way. There's literally that much room. And I thought I had about a 6-foot gap for some reason, and he was going to slot it over my door. There's absolutely no way that's fitting on there. So to be honest, I don't actually know where he's going. But he's not going back, so he's here to stay, unfortunately. But I'm thinking, could I have him as my tree topper? Would that be taking it a bit too far, or would that be boss? He might be my tree topper, to be honest with you. That's just an idea I'm thinking of. If not, I'm obviously going to put him on the wall somewhere. I just don't know where yet. But imagine him as a tree topper. You're vibing it, aren't you? I know you are. But yeah, anyway, he is the last final piece. You might find him a bit scary. I'm sorry if you do, but I just think he's a vibe. He's not scary at all. He's lovely. His eyes are a bit scary, actually, now that I'm looking into them. Maybe they are. So unfortunately, it does conclude the end of this haul. I hope you did enjoy it. I know it is October and I'm doing Christmas hauls now, but I know from last year that when I did them later on in the year, there was nothing left for you to buy. And I know a lot of you were fuming about that, so I thought if I do me videos when I obviously get the stuff, you can buy the stuff instead of posting it months later when they're not available. So my probably advice would be, not even just from this haul, anything you see festive, I would buy it now because it'll probably be gone next month. So I learned my lesson last year. If I see it, I am buying it, let me tell you. But anyway, thank you so much for sticking around for this haul. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I also do hope you liked everything that I did buy. Let me know in the comments what was your favourite, and let me know what themes you're doing for your tree as well this year. Make sure you check out Inspirations Wholesale as well online. You can order if you aren't local. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope the headband didn't distract you too much. I say as well, I know I sound like a broken record, but thank you so much for all your support on my videos. It really doesn't go unmissed, and I'm incredibly grateful. So yeah, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you on my next video.